Okay, we're going to talk now about the second year of life, our social and behavioural development in that period. And there are two critical skills that come through in the second year that are really important in how we socialise and how we communicate with each other. And those two skills are play, particularly pretend play, and of course speech. So with speech, we start out with just, maybe a couple of words, maybe mama, dada are 12 months, and often we don't get that many words that quickly say between 12 and 18 months. What we will get, however, usually is a lot of understanding. That if you're talking to the parents of 18-month-old children, that they will say that child usually understands a great deal, that they're getting everything or nearly everything. And then at some stage they will then go through what's called a word explosion, where they'll go from just a couple of words or maybe half a dozen words right through to dozens of words or 50 or 100 words. And that can often happen quite quickly. So sometimes that can be a bit before 18 months, sometimes that can be a bit after 18 months. But we really would want them to have quite a few words as they're approaching 2. They may not be very clear, but they've certainly got sounds that have meaning attached to them. And usually we're then taking those words and getting 2 words together by 2. So that's how that second 6 months of that second year progresses. But they still will often have a lot of their speech being unclear, but that's okay. That's okay. So that's how speech develops in the second year. But then we have play. Now, play used to be underestimated by the paediatric world as to how important it was, but we really understand just its critical role now. Really, play is much more than just having fun. It's actually practicing for life. That when a child plays, it's like he's performing above himself. He's getting ready for what he can do next. And so the more play we can do, the more play your child can do, and the more play you can do with your child, the better. We like play to be pretend play. That is, you're pretending to do something. So the more pretend, the better as well. So a cardboard box being a car, broom broom with the car, meow with the aeroplane, rah, I'm a dinosaur. And so when you see your child doing pretend play, join in, get down and dirty on the floor with him and get in there and do the pretend play as well and encourage the behaviour. Or you can initiate pretend play yourself as well. So the more play you do, the better. Too much play is barely enough. So those two critical skills, the play and the language that is developing, really set them up for what is to follow in the play age, that age that between the second year of life and then going through to school.